Blessed are you, O Lord, teach me your statutes.
Hello, my name is Joksimovic. I am a senior at ASU studying marketing. Like Mary said, I'm the president of OCF at ASU, and I go to St. Nicholas Serving Orthodox Church and then sometimes Assumption. So today I'm going to be talking about OCF, obviously. So first, I'll start off with a statistic. Let's see. So 60% of college students never return to the church after college, and only 10% of 18 to 29-year-olds exhibit deep and lasting faith. I say this statistic at the beginning of the year. We started off with this statistic to show why being involved in the Orthodox Church and in developing your faith is so important during college years. So I'll give a quick rundown of what OCF is. The Orthodox Christian Fellowship is a pan-Orthodox college student organization dedicated to exploring the Orthodox Christian faith, fostering spiritual growth for Orthodox Christians, volunteering and outreach, and exposing the campus to the faith, cultures, and customs that are uniquely Orthodox. So how did I get into OCF? So originally, I went to college out of state, at American University in Washington, D.C., and there was an OCF there, but it wasn't really that active, and I started college while everything was online, so, I attended the monthly Zoom meetings. The one semester I was in person, I went to the meetings, so I was involved that way. And then after fall 2021, I transferred to ASU, and at this point there wasn't an OCF. Well, there was before COVID, but there wasn't really at this point. And when I came to ASU, I didn't really feel like there was a community that I fit into, and I was also just going through a hard time. So my second semester at ASU, one day I left my History of Slavic Languages class, and it was in Durham Hall on the Tempe campus, and I saw a picture with an icon of Jesus on it, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. Like, you don't see icons of Jesus like on ASU's campus that much. So I go up to the poster and I see that it's OCF, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was like meant to see this. So I went to the first meeting. It was Labor Day, so I was like, is anybody even gonna be there? It's Labor Day, should I even go? And I'm really happy that I went, because then I was able to get involved in a community of like-minded students. I finally found my community at ASU, and I became a social media manager, and I found a group of friends that I really cherish. Like I said, like-minded individuals. So on that note, OCF is a dynamic group of students, from people born into the faith to inquirers to catechumens. So there's people from all backgrounds, all walks of life, which makes OCF really special. And the 4 pillars of OCF, I talk about this at meetings all the time, are fellowship, education, worship, and service. And we strive to adhere to all of these by having priests come to lead discussions, by planning service activities such as making hygiene care kits, praying together at the beginning of meetings, and through holding fellowship meetings like potlucks. And something that I find really interesting about OCF is how people come from all those different backgrounds. So for example, St. Nicholas Serving Orthodox Church, everybody's born into the church. We all know each other growing up and whatnot. So we all are kind of in the same community, same bubble, same worldview. So joining OCF at ASU has really opened my eyes to different perspectives, and has helped me learn a lot about Orthodoxy through listening to different priests speak and through having fruitful conversations with my peers. And I'd say that's been my favorite part about OCF, by being able to have these conversations with like-minded students. And overall, joining OCF last September has made my experience at ASU so much better. I can't say what my college experience would have been like if it weren't for OCF, and if I hadn't decided to go to that meeting on Labor Day when I thought that there's no possibility that other people are going to be there. And I encourage everybody, whether you're in college or not, to get involved in your young adult communities, whether it's attending a meeting once a month, every few months, whenever you can. I encourage everybody to get involved. And if you're an ASU student, I encourage you to join OCF at ASU. We would love to have you. We meet every Monday at 7 p.m. in the Campus Christian Center on the Tempe campus. And you can also follow us on Instagram, whether you're an ASU student or not, at OCF_ASU. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak today and for listening to me speak. If anybody has questions about OCF, I would love to answer. Yes?
As one of the 3 Prescott representatives here, have you considered sending chapter up to Embry-Riddle in Prescott?
No, I have not, to be honest. To where in Prescott?
Embry-Riddle. It's the,
Oh.
like, school.
Oh, like starting a chapter there?
Yes, because I would help with that if I wasn't graduated, but I started coming to church during my senior year, and there was like nothing related to that.
Yeah.
Besides like I helped us, that might be something worth doing. I can
Yeah.
get in contact with some of the students there if you want.
Yeah, I don't know how starting a student organization works at Embry-Riddle, but at ASU, like there's student run, so a student last year our president, his name was Ethan, he goes to Assumption. He and Aaron Amaker were doing a lot of work to get OCF up and running again after COVID. So OCF is really student run, but yeah, you can give me like contact information if you'd like, so I can be a resource to those students, but I don't know how like it works starting a student organization at Embry-Riddle. And there's also the National Orthodox Christian Fellowship, OCF.net. I think they do a lot of work to like help get OCF chapters started.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like run by an organization or not, so I thought I'd just ask.
Yeah, of course. Any other questions about OCF? Yes.
What would you say is the most successful event, in your opinion, that you've seen OCF organize?
I would say our most successful type of event that we have are when we have priests from the different parishes. I don't know if this might be, like, sorry if this is weird. But I would say like having priests come and lead discussions. For example, Father Jacob from Assumption came in September, and that was a really popular event. And like a type of fun activity where like we practiced the pillar of fellowship, I would say, was when we made DIY icons. This was inspired by like I grew up going to like Orthodox summer camps, and we would like make DIY icons like with Mod Podge and stuff on a piece of wood, and we did that, and that was a really successful event. Anything else? Okay, thank you so much.
Glory to you, our God.